Nation Twine shit. Yeah. Whoa. I got a nigga in South who don't play about me, and a nigga from North who gon' spit about me like, 5'9", sexy and I'm cute. I leave a nigga stuck, make a nigga nervous, make a nigga go mute. These niggas, man, cause they frugal. These bitches be looking delulu. Tricking these niggas like voodoo. Turn him to a lover, he a guru. Turn that boy into a lover, turn that little boy into a fan. Got this nigga sucking on my shit while I'm laying back counting rubber bands. Said he wanna dive in the pussy, go. Dive in the water, go. Dive in the ocean, go. Dive in the ocean, go. Yeah, clap both cheeks on the dick. Go ahead and do your sexy shit. Bust it down, do a nigga slick Rick. Ho, I'm your nigga favorite. 6'9", he made me face sick. I'll go number 2 on your nigga face. I'm not the one to play with. What? I'm 5 foot, but my throat 6'6". These niggas getting milked like a bowl of tricks. 5'9", sexy and cute. These niggas fried. Give them the boot. 5'9", sexy and I'm cute. I leave a nigga stuck, make a nigga nervous, make a nigga go mute. These niggas, man, cause they frugal. These bitches be looking delulu. Tricking these niggas like voodoo. Turn him to a lover, he a guru. Turn that boy into a lover, turn that little boy into a fan. Got this nigga sucking on my shit while I'm laying back counting rubber bands. Said he wanna dive in the pussy, go. Dive in the water, go. Dive in the ocean, go. Dive in the ocean, go. Yeah, 5'9", sexy and cute. Niggas is fried, give him the boo. Yeah, Rock Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have in this corner standing from Akron, Ohio, the undisputed, undefeated.
That's not the little one. Yeah. Cause it ain't his face, he wanna baddie. He said bad bitch, point her out. Where she at? Baddie. Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes. Said bad bitch, point her out. Where she at? Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes. Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. Point her out. Where she at? Point her out. There she goes.
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video. Okay, we doing the after show. Okay, now the song that y'all heard in the beginning, y'all, is Rock Nation Twine 5'9" Freestyle. Okay, I love that song. Make sure y'all check it out. It is available on all streaming platforms and on YouTube as well. Okay, it's called 5'9" Freestyle. Okay. Support y'all LGBT artists, okay? Because they're good. They're really good, okay? Now, before I get started and start taking calls, you guys, I do want to do a quick Zeus Town Hall, y'all. I haven't uploaded like a couple days or whatever, so I just want to catch up on some of the stuff that I did miss, y'all, okay? So, Pressure apparently has spoken about Iceland, okay? Pressure, you kind of ruined your Baddies career before it got started, babes. You are not a blogger. You can't be speaking on the Pepper and especially the Pepper's kin. Are you crazy? I don't know. I just don't think that was smart. Pressure, like, this is how I feel about it. I feel like what she said was wrong because for that specific scene, it's not like she had the baby around the Ivory and them and they squabbling. So I do feel like it was out of line for her to say that because they were filming at her house. Plus, I kind of saw it as like low-key like cross promo since Scotty with the baby had like just recently aired or had just went off. So to be honest, I do feel like it was out of line for Pressure to say that. I will say that. I feel like it was very out of line for her to say that. So yeah, they're gonna probably try to get you jobbed. They're gonna make it harder for you next season, you know what I'm saying? Just for you speaking out of turn.
I don't know. That was the most weirdest ever. Like, why would you bring your baby in a setting like this when you know damn well nobody wants to do this? Nobody wants that for you.
She's kind of got a little bit too busy for us anyway.
Scotty here with the baby.
And I also feel like it was hypocritical because for us that watch Not As TV, you were on Mean Girls Pressure lactating. You know what I'm saying? You was feeding the baby on the nipple around Queen Nia and them and Chanel de Guedes. So it was very hypocritical of you to say what you had said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a spade a spade. I do feel like it was very hypocritical and she should have just never said nothing. To be honest, those are stuff that you say to your homegirl and them, especially when you're on the internet knowing that people screen record and you talk about your boys. You know what I'm saying? Now, Scotty replied back and said, don't speak on how I move with my daughter because the comments are saying you fought with your daughter around. This, not that. Why are you speaking on me? That's weird. Okay? And someone commented, said, girl, they was clearly at Scotty house. She said, exactly. No fighting, no arguing, just talking like a girl's night at the crib. Okay? And then Natalie also chimed in and she said, see, this is the thing. No matter what, when don't have a kid, Hollywood is always going to mom shame. Now, Natalie, this how I feel. I feel like this. There's Hollywood and there's the baddie wood. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's two different woods. There's Hollywood and Zeus wood. The few that have crossed over is, of course, Natalie and a few like DTV. Her song is going to be on Scary Movie 6. So, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood is like, come on now, Natalie. Like, anyways, I just had to mention that because it's like, come on. Now, she said Hollywood is always going to mom shame. Okay, and when I say that comment, I mean in regards to Scotty. Okay, not Natalie, because once again, I say she the only one of the few that has crossed over to Hollywood. She said, where's your kid? Why you in the club? You're a mom. Okay, why you filming and not at home with your baby? This is just the start. My daughter's 9 now. They've been doing this since the first show I did. She was born celebrity Big Brother. Welcome to the Moms Club. This is what everyone in the world does to moms. Now, Natalie, I'm also call you out too. You're hypocritical because this is what you did to Portia. What a mom! Remember when you said that to her? You see how the tables turn? I'm just saying. Let's keep it back, okay? You did the same thing to Portia, and that's why she got on you. Remember when she was on? So she said, at least I'm not having a kid and don't know who the dad is. And then Portia's like, where's she at? Where's the bitch at? You know what I'm saying? You did the same thing to Portia, okay? With her lion's tail on her head. Y'all remember Portia wig? Portia wig was crazy, okay? So that's how I feel about that situation. Now, on to Big Akbar. Y'all, I'm finna make a new intro. Let me not say the name of it because somebody go F around and steal it, and I want to drop it before somebody steal it. Shout out to Discord. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I am going to make my own mix of coconut water because since Akbar is putting in her, you feel me, her own mix, why can't I? You feel me? So she has dropped her own mix called Fiji water.
Fiji water.
Eating her daughter. I can't play the whole thing because of copyright purposes, but stay tuned for the intro because we got our own mix. It's a different type of water, and it's not Florida water. It's a different type of water. Okay. Now I will say, for some of y'all that don't get why they're beefing, I get exactly what she's beefing with her. Like at this point, Akbar is trying to clout chase off of Trim because she feels like Trim has not put in the work in regards to being in the rap sphere, and she's trying to eat off of her name, which I'm not mad at because I do feel like Trim, you have been a little bit disrespectful to those who have come before you, talking about they're washed up and some more stuff. That's very, green and very rich of you for somebody who's 19, who's barely, done the most. So I do feel like I'm not mad at it. Now, what I am mad at is the visuals. What the hell is this? And who filmed this? Y'all need more honest people on y'all team because this is ridiculous. She has her legs open, high heel boots, and cheetah. The theme should have been aquatic. The song is about water. Why are you on the office table with Fiji water as if you are presenting a PowerPoint presentation about why Fiji water should update a flavor? Like, that's what threw me off. It was the visuals. That's crazy as hell. Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the heck is she doing up in this video? Now, the verse, she actually slid. I'm not a fan of a lot of what Akbar does, but she slid on the verse. I ain't gonna lie, okay? For some of y'all that don't get what she's doing, like, y'all gotta open your eyes here, okay? She's really trying to make y'all pay attention to the fact that she can rap, that she has talent, because she sees that this girl who is barely been in the industry now is kind of like, she be a little cocky. You know what I'm saying? She be a little bold. But once again, the visuals are crazy. Child, we got Akbar visuals before we got the Beyonce visuals. How dreadful. You know what I'm saying? See, this what I'm talking about. Like this is unnecessary. What is this? See, I'm gonna have to cut this out on the re-upload. Like, this is ridiculous. What are you doing? The product placement is crazy. Fiji might send her cease and desist. I ain't gonna let me stop. But no, like, once again, like, I get what she's doing. I get what she's doing 100%. Okay. Now, Showgirl Neek has went live, talked about her experience filming the season. Now, I watched, stay tuned for the recap after the after show, right? I watched the episode and I recapped it. Okay. I will say, Zeus, y'all getting lazy because y'all didn't give no backstory on why the girls were beefing. So if somebody's watching the show and they don't keep up with the drama, i.e. the bloggers, they're gonna be screwed. They're not gonna know what's going on. Straight up. Like, literally, I was like, oh, they get a little bold. They said, oh, we're going to let the bloggers explain why they beefing. Like, what? That in itself was crazy because the amount of fades and stuff they had towards the end of the episode, I was like, wow, like, we get no dialogue or backstory as to why they're beefing. Yeah.
It was like, it was very fucking, like, like, I'm okay with, like, fighting sometimes, but, like, all the time, every day, no fighting, no activities, no nothing, that shit.
Ooh, it sounds like the girls are missing Jocelyn. It sounds like the girls are missing the cabaret, okay? Ooh, Jocelyn's cabaret wasn't that bad, was it? Uh-huh, that's the difference. That's why the girls were so happy to hop on that baddies train. But they didn't realize it's turned into a fight camp over there. At least with the cabaret, they would squabble here and there, don't get me wrong. But, you know, Jocelyn have them do challenges. She give away money here and there. You know what I'm saying? She'll cuss them out here and there. So it's like, it was a little bit more enticing than fades. All right. See, Nika pretty girl. She not used to fading 24/8.
Baking. But we did have like one fun day that I had actually on the season. No. Oh, I had fun every day outside of filming. Had to make sure of that because wasn't doing it while filming. So we probably had one fun day doing filming. Like, what? I'm not used to that.
Which, by the way, Neat looks gorgeous. Just to mention that. I'm not surprised at this at all. And I feel like some of the cabaret girls that did film, they probably feel the same way, but they're just not going to say it. Because, you know, they want that bag. They want to be able to come back. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why they're going to keep a little bit quiet. Okay. Now on to Big Lex. And I ain't talking about the Flexstar. Okay. We talking the other Big Lex. Big Lex apparently is calling out E.T. Now we should expect this fade for the reunion. First, she said she feels like E.T. Ethereal was not on it when it came to Dolly, but was quickly there to get Camila. Okay, which, by the way, I'm very disappointed that Camila from Long Beach did not get a confessional because she would have at least explained and went on why everything was going on, but it doesn't seem like we got that.
And with you and this and that, but why didn't you come for Dolly on the first day? As much as if you type in ET talk about Dolly, she was on that. She was on that. This is the first day. This is the first day that you finally see the person you've been talking about from the beginning. Why didn't you hop on that with Dolly? That's what I'm confused about. You talking about everybody playing with you? I didn't even know that you and Camila even had beef. I expected you.
You big on the internet.
Yeah, Camila is big on the internet. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't even know that ET and Camila had even beef. I thought it was ET and
I don't care what nobody say. The fact that you, Big Lex, fought Camila because she said that you look like George Washington is crazy. That should lucky be a compliment. Okay, this season is presidential. You know what I'm saying? Like, did she really tell any lies? You did look like George Washington. I'm playing. I know Camila said more than that. Y'all, I'm joking. I know she said a lot more than that. Okay. It was nice though to see Camila. Y'all know I always root for the OG BGC girls. To be honest, because once again, they did put in the footwork for a lot of the new girlies, because there would be no baddies without them. But I will say, from what the baddies try to make it seem like, they made it seem like Camila, you know, was freaking out there like summer or something like that. And to me, like, although, you know, Big Lex still took the W, it wasn't that bad. Like, I expected it a lot worse especially from what we were told from the baddies. Okay. Persuasion also has called out, Pressure has called out Persuasion and says that apparently Persuasion had Mace on her knuckles. I don't believe it. Okay. Just because Fawn and them did it once, let's not try to run with that excuse now for every little thing. Every little thing now is Mace. Okay. I blame you, Suki. Okay. You came in there with your big cat and you was out here spraying the girlies. And now everybody screaming Mace. Okay. Mace. Now, I will say though that Persuasion came up greased up like a turkey. So, hey, if she did, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just don't think that's the case. I do feel like a lot of the girls use Mace as an excuse. Someone said Pierre, she said ETI was burning afterwards, which, by the way, now y'all putting another level of security on this network because now they got to check for Mace on the hands. So what I suggest is Mangalore, the security guard, before they get on set, Mangalore needs to get slapped by the baddies in order to check for Mace. It's called a Mace check. So Mangalore, the security guard, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? The Simone nigga. Have him stand there, pow, just slap him. And then if his eye not burning, face not burning, then you good to go. But if his face get to tingling, it's a no-show. You feel me? So now y'all just added another level of security. Y'all really making it hard for the pepper in them. But hey, anyways, y'all, enough of me talking. What's going on, Kaya?
Hey P, can you hear me? I'm on my laptop.
What?
Akbar, first of all,
I'm gonna be on camp for the recap, y'all. It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, first off, Akbar, before we talk about that, Akbar, you should be ashamed of yourself. You was 40 years old, arguing with a 19-year-old about being a princess of rap. Girl, you stupid.
But do you get why she's doing that, though?
Akbar just wants to show that she's loyal to Nicki Minaj, and honey, Nicki ain't paying you no mind. Okay? I don't care why she's doing it. You shouldn't be doing it in the first place because at the end of the day, she's 19 years old.
I'm more mad at the video.
I don't care. I don't care about Akbar. Her music is trash. But I just don't like that she's arguing with a 19-year-old over Nicki Minaj, honey, because you don't see Nicki Minaj helping you out at all. So why are you doing that, Akbar? Let it go.
See, y'all gonna gag when they have Trim on Love Island making an appearance, and they're gonna have a coconut water challenge. That's what I heard.
See that?
That's what I heard.
She's 19. Why would she be on Love Island?
Why was Megan Thee Stallion on Love Island last season?
Megan's in her 20s. Ain't she about to be 30? Trim is a child in mine.
Don't mean she got to participate. I'm talking about a guest appearance, babes.
Still, I don't want to see Trim on there. I don't know if I don't want to see Trim on there. She's getting too big-headed. Like, please, I don't want to see that. But
that's why I'm not mad at Akbar what she did. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but so the Bad Boys episodes, next week looks good, but I did watch all three of them. This first time I was able to watch all three. I just want to talk about really quick with Gone Wild and Bad Boys. Boys, this is what I'm getting tired of. Stop the house meetings, okay? It's episode 4, and every episode they say, okay, we're gonna have a house meeting. Episode 2, we're gonna have a house meeting. Episode 3, we're gonna have a house meeting. Episode 4, we better have a house meeting. They better have another one next week. Stop, please.
Now, do you feel like when it comes to Bad Boys, you feel like it's less organic than Gone Wild?
I feel like, to be honest, right now they both on the same wavelength because they're kind of talking about the same thing. But I will say with Gone Wild, even though it is episode 2 or 3, this is, I feel like they are kind of stretching it, but then we got to remember this is day 2, and then with the Bad Boys it's day 4, so of course something's gonna seem stretched. It seems like with the Bad Boys, at least right now, they all are fighting about stuff that happened before the show instead of fighting each other just because.
Right, that's why I prefer Bad Boys.
That's like I feel like they both right now on the same wavelength, but it's just like. And like I know that I think didn't they film these at the same time? Is like, are they both telling them? Because like on Baddies Gone Wild, I keep saying, let's go have a house meeting and talk about who needs to go home. And they doing the same thing on Bad Boys. Like, if y'all trying to be like Bad Girls-esque and with the guys on there, Can y'all let this stuff happen naturally? And y'all like, what's with the house meetings? Like, I'm so sick of that. And it's only episode 4. Like, I'm so tired of that. But say Blue. You got me over here defending John. Like, you are starting with John, because at first I thought John was picking on you, but like, you can't hit him. Then when he wants to fight, you said, "No, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna get somebody else." No, you can't do that. No, say Blue. Then talking about some Jada, go take the fade for me. And then when John, you can't get mad because you did hit him first. Like, John wasn't really thinking about you like that. But John spit. Why y'all spit? Ugh, that's so nasty.
Y'all know he good for spitting.
We know, and that spit. Like, first of all, John, you was too big to be spitting anyway. This ain't like Jonathan Wright you fighting. This is Sace. This Sace is light work, if we being quite frank and everything. And I meant to ask you, Pierre. So, how you feeling about Corey and Noelle? Are they in a relationship?
How am I supposed to feel?
Are you here for it?
Wait, you're asking me like. Kaya, you are so shady. That's why I'm doing the Love Island after show with you.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, are you here for it? Are you like, you know how Nick and Landry had their own stands? Are you like a Coel? Are you a Coel?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I do feel like it's a little performative, just a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they might really, really like each other.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little performative. That's all.
Okay, yeah, that's mainly.
Kaya is so shady.
Because it kind of makes sense. They trauma bonding together, being picked on in the house, so it makes sense. But all for Bad Boys, Baddies going out. What's that girl? Cutter? What's her name? Sweetheart.
Cutter K.
Cutter K. You got beat up bad. Oh my goodness. Like, Becky London really got the hands. I need to see. I don't know. I think Becky London and Lauren fight sometime. I gotta see that fade, because Becky London look like she come for the shoulders at the moment. Right now, it looks like the only person that could rival her with fighting wise is Becky London or that girl Alana that fought Baby Tyson. Those are the ones I need to see Lauren fighting.
Which, by the way, Alana is hilarious.
Yeah, I like her and everything like that. Even some people who are Baby Tyson fans probably don't like her, but I like her. I'm giving everybody a chance because I don't know them. I just can't go off bias because I know Baby Tyson and Lauren. But that girl Lulu, I like her. Did you ever watch that show Pierre on Netflix? It's called On My Block.
No, I've seen like snippets and stuff like online.
Oh my God, I must say, because her voice, because it was a lot of Hispanic about a guy that was in a gang, and it was a Hispanic gang. She reminded me of a person who needs to be on that show, because her voice giving me very much Spanish auntie. Like, I love her voice.
A lot of the girls too this season, they all look very similar. That's another thing that's throwing me off from Gone Wild.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with us. Like, honey, y'all can't be dirty. Y'all supposed to be a lady. Like, they at least had this in Bad Girls Club Room when Tanisha was telling them to clean up.
Right.
Yeah, so but I get what she's saying, but it's like that girl she was fighting. I don't even remember that girl name. It's like, honey, she just said bees need to clean or dirty and need to clean up. How do you know she was talking about you?
You feel like it was for like storyline wise. That's why she took it upon herself.
I feel like it because a lot of people, because we see this episode, they keep saying how certain people need to go home and everything like that. But if this is day 2, that's the thing I'm talking about. Same thing with Bad Boys. It's y'all been in the house for not even a week, and y'all talking about people need to go home. If somebody's gonna go home, unless y'all gonna bring in replacements, okay, I can see that. But if y'all just saying this and nothing happens and nobody actually go home, why are we having these conversations?
Right.
Like, again,
that's why I feel like the house meeting things need to stop. Like, it's really annoying.
So, Pierre, from your standpoint, so what do you think they need to do? Like, without the house meetings, what do you think they need to do to like naturally let it happen? Just keep the cameras on them 24/7. Just let it ride out.
I would say keep the cameras on them 24/7, and also too, they need to start casting a variety of girls. I understand Zeus is a Black-owned network, but there's a way to cast very like diverse, but still, of course, keep it Black-oriented, because people don't understand like what made BGC great is because a lot of them came from different walks of life. So that's why the conflicts will happen so quick and organically, because they just didn't get each other. So like, for instance, like on Vegas, on Bad Girls Club on Vegas, like Gia got into it with Amy. Gia probably was not used to being a white blonde girl like Amy, drunk as hell, acting wild. So she like, ooh, this girl getting on my nerves. So they instantly get irritated by each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like they need to cast based more on personality and just not fades. And that's why we're getting some of these seasons, because it's like they're just casting on fades. And just because somebody can fade, they're not going to give you good TV. They just a fade. We get Tzatziki.
Yeah, because they definitely prove that. And I've been saying stuff like that about certain reality TV. It's just that this realm that we in, like if you're not fighting, you considered boring.
Right.
And that's what we got used to.
And don't get me wrong, they could still cast to where like, because once again, back to BGC, like some of the girls, they weren't the best fighters, but they weren't pussy. You get what I'm saying? Like they still stood up for themselves. So
exactly. Like they want to cast based on phase. That's like how people think a cast full of all attractive people is gonna give us a show, and that's sometimes, most of the time, never the case. Because that show on Netflix, what was that show called? Too Hot to Handle. Right. They had nothing but attractive people, and they were so boring. Exactly. And that's the thing, that was so boring. So yeah, so I just think like Zeus needs to, I think they just gotten used to this formula because it's worked, but it's only worked for baddies. It hasn't worked with every other show. So I don't understand why they don't see that and fix it. Like y'all can't do that with every other. Y'all just lucked out with this show because it was so good because of people that y'all bringing on there. But I just like don't want them to keep doing that the whole season. Even though Baddies Gone Wild has kind of kept me entertained somewhat, this whole who needs to go home and let's have a house meeting is gonna get old at this point. It's already getting old. I mean, it's episode 3. So that's basically my thoughts on that. Lastly, before I get off on Gone Wild, I really want them to stop picking on that girl Nas. Like, I don't understand. Like, she literally is not doing nothing, and they just keep wanting her to. Like, why do y'all want her to? Like, y'all keep wanting her to do something. And they said, "Oh, they out here fighting on your behalf." The thing is, I'm pretty sure Nas is not telling them fight for me, just like how Mimi's not telling people to fight for her. If they choose to do that, let them do that. Like, but y'all keep picking on Nas. Like, stop. Like, I'm starting like kind of feel bad for her because she's from a different country, probably not used to. I don't know how to do it.
Every time I look at her, I think of what they said last episode. They say she can't even speak English.
Oh, that's me. I finally realized who her and G Baby look like. I kept saying G Baby like somebody. She kind of looked like an off brand Kylie Jenner. Nas looked like an off brand of Kourtney Kardashian. They look like the Kardashians.
Oh, that
like her face looks very familiar. I'm like, who does she look like? But
Nas even looks to like Kendall.
Yes, but G Baby kind of looks like Kylie when Kylie had all that plastic surgery a couple years ago. And I was like, that's who you look like. But that's all I gotta say on them. But on to Baddies. Do you think Rolly should be on here if she's on that injured reserve with that stitched arm?
Yes, only because let me tell you why. It's because that's Natalie's not backup, but like helper.
Well, yeah, but should that stop her from fighting though? Or do you think they just shouldn't fight? She shouldn't fight at all if that's the case. Because they brought Daisy specifically for her. Let's just be honest.
Right. No, when it comes to the Daisy thing, I don't think that's fair. Because why bring Daisy? Like, y'all low-key wasted her time.
Exactly. And she gets sent home at some point, doesn't she? I don't know when she gets sent home, but she's getting sent home. I don't feel bad because Daisy do too much. But yeah, Pressure trying to run up on Rolly. What's their beef?
Pressure trying to run up on Rolly. So Pressure was trolling Rolly online, saying that Rolly's big for nothing. You know, the usual. Pig juice, fat juice coming out of her arms. You know, the regular.
Because you are literally big for nothing and everything. I did want to touch on. So, do you think, because Fauna says she's trying to be savage baddie this season, do you think Fauna's doing that because she know her job was in jeopardy, so she's trying to make sure she keep it?
Oh yeah, for sure. That Fauna that we're seeing is Nature Boy Fauna. The girls that know. Nature Fauna.
Yes, and so, but do you think so? We see her, the K-Rican, they all make up somewhat. Do you really think that they like trio is gonna be like a taken serious now, or people they just
Code Killer is actually K-Rican's friend. Fauna don't like K-Rican. K-Rican don't like Fauna. Period, point blank.
Wow.
Next.
Exactly. But this rehearsal, it was so crazy. I was so discombobulated. Like, I like the editing, but it's like so much is going on at one time. I'm like, I'm about to get a headache. But Camila, I got to get on you a little bit. Mila, you be staying on Twitter and Instagram and whatever else, talking about everybody. Then when they come in your face, ET trying to fight you, talking about something, we mothers and we got kids. Honey, you don't speak that now when you was talking that shit, talking that ish. You better get
Oh,
out.
man.
If you was gonna do all that, Camila, which I knew Camila was gonna do this. Like I literally said Camila was gonna try to punk out because she don't want it with Big Lex. Because if Big Lex was beat up Jayla and Jayla fought better than Camila once upon a time, and Camila, you got beat up by Natalie, you don't want it with Big Lex. And yeah, doing all that talking, Camila, you could have stayed at home if that was the case. We could have had another BGC girl. I don't know who, but it could have been somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, Camila.
Now, did you feel bad for what happened to Camila?
Nope. I would have felt bad if like, they were just picking on Camila just to be picking on her. But Camila, just like I say, the same thing with Biggie, same thing with Summer and the rest of them. Y'all can't be online talking. Then when you see these people face to face and they want to fight you, you want to act all confused and everything like that. That's not how this works. So if you can sit there and play with your Twitter fingers, you can stay there and get slapped. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't never get slapped, but ain't nothing wrong
But
with it.
do you agree that Lex looked like George Washington?
She did look like George Washington, but Camila went above and beyond. If you had just left it like that, Camila, I would have been like, okay, Lex, maybe that was taking it too far. But you've been talking about, I did a video on this, Pierre. Camila has been shading Lex since Midwest when she was beefing with Automatic. So
right. No, I understand. I'm joking about the George Washington. I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, I know you love you some Mila, but we gotta say that Camila didn't do her big one right now. I'm so sorry. I know you love her, but yeah, that is what it is. But who else fought? So you don't believe Persuasion had Mace on her hands?
But they say ET eyes was burning.
Yes, her eyes was burning because I'm like, because they had a medic. I said, honey, what happened? Because I know Persuasion cannot fight. She was struggling with pressure. So, honey, what happened to your eyes? So I believe it because, but why are we making this a thing? Why are we making this a thing now? Putting Mace on.
What do you think? See, what do you think about my now security check for Mace now?
They need to not slap in the big security guard, maybe not, but maybe they need to sniff the hands before they fight. They really need to sniff the hands before they fight.
Sniff the hands before they fight is crazy.
Yeah, because like at least it's not getting
an things that are bad.
Ew. Oh, and lastly, before I think, no, why would Tinker weigh a white Fauna's thing with her butt? That was so crazy.
Oh man, thank you for calling in, Kai. Which, by the way, this is one of the people. Make sure y'all check out her YouTube, you guys. We are, and with another YouTuber, we're going to be doing a Love Island after show, dropping very, very soon. It's going to be a key, y'all.
It's coming next week, so be there.
Yes, very much. All right, bye. All right, what is going on? Kiva.
Y'all got me excited for Love Island. I never even watched it before, but
it's going to be so good. I don't think they realize. I hope they realize that they're going to take over the internet because the way Love Island goes, man.
You know what? It needs to. Somebody need to humble Zeus. I'm sick of them.
What'd you think of the episode? Let's talk about USA.
Okay, USA. Tinker, that butt, put it up, please.
Now, Kima, you know she can't put it up.
Do something. Give her a towel. That wig, yeah, throw it away. There's nothing else we can do with that wig. The wig got lost in the cheeks. That's all.
Now, what did you think about the episode towards the ending? Because it was a lot of like unexplained things. What'd you think?
Okay, Camila, girl, don't come back. I see why they knocked on your door and told you to go ahead home. Why would I just feel bad for Camila because it's no way you do this every time. We put you here to make the money, and then you go home, you talk trash. And then you beg for more money. You beg to come back. Yeah, because if I was on, this is what I do. But we get you here, and then we're women, we're beautiful. You said that girl wasn't beautiful. But now she's beautiful today. Like, nah, say what you said.
You must have seen her in person, Kiba. Give her grace.
Say what you said. She seen E.T. and they was on the same season. Say what you said. She's not beautiful. What's you? I think E.T. look all right. She just swollen still from that fight. Say what you said. And then she hid behind the lady that you had that lady get hit by Lex. And this is the thing with Zeus fans and bad fans. I know what it is, Pierre.
What
it is about these crazy elementary fans. They don't have the $6.99. They watch
the $6.99.
Well, however much Zeus charge, they watch the clips. They do not watch this. They wait till the clips come out and they watch it on Twitter, and then they go to Instagram and watch the clips. Because it's no way y'all say that Big Lex and Camila didn't fight. I don't think y'all watched it. I think y'all had to watch clips because they fought.
Right.
It wasn't a good fight, but they fought.
Right. That's so true. Now, do you feel that them two getting into it and her ET getting into it, do you feel like ET gave her grace?
ET definitely gave her grace, but she had a choice with the sumo lady right there. Let her go. Bring Camila back, please. Why did y'all? She had like 3 or 6 more things to run. You talked about Tanker Stank, and I would love to see Tanker Stank because she talked about Tanker Stank bad.
Yes.
And Fauna and Tanker Stank. Tanker Stank.
Fauna, why you calling her?
You know we've been calling her that for the longest. Tanker Stank. We've been calling her that since she got on this TV. But Fauna almost got you. Like, girl, I don't know why y'all won't whoop Fauna ass. Like, y'all, excuse me.
What do you think about Fauna coming in with a new attitude? I got a new attitude. She calls herself Savage Fauna.
This is Precinct. Leave her at the Precinct. That's Precinct Fauna. She's a fed girl. I don't care what you say. I don't know. She's just not it to me. She give Kato's. She give... I don't know. It's just, y'all know that song Church Girl is that. But whatever. Go ahead, Fauna. Savages, my savages, my savages. And Rolly. Oh my God, Rolly. Rolly, I'm sorry, but y'all know I love my Rolly because she hate when people lie. And I'm not about to screw the screen because my throat hurt. Rolly girl, this is the thing about them. Y'all always fighting with Natalie, you and Scotty, but y'all can't wait to be sitting up in her face with her. Y'all always complain. You complained about her job all last season, but here you go. Doing it again. You doing the job. You better not complain about it no more.
That's true. That's very true.
Of it. You really just running from that girl. What her name?
Daisy.
Daisy Dukes. Yeah, your twin. You running from her. That's why you try to act like you want to take charge. We didn't need you telling people to go on stage. That's what DJ Sky for. You just was running from that girl.
Now, what did you think about the whole situation with the cabaret girls? Because Amber, if you watch, of course, Kim, you watch Not As TV, but Amber constantly going at Wet Wet. Do you feel like she picks her out because she's like an easy target?
Of course, the first time, yeah, of course she did. Like, girl, please buy. And Wet Wet is the regularest thing. Oh my God! But that's neither here nor there. But that second time, she kind of deserved it. Wet Wet deserved it the second time. Like, Wet Wet, you can't say she picking on you, but oh my God, I didn't mean for her to hear me talking shit about it. You cannot do that, Summer. She act like Summer.
Wet Wet is so funny. She did it right as she's walking by.
Yes, like, girl, she hear y'all are mic'd up. So we can hear y'all a little louder. And Lex is gorgeous. Dolly is gorgeous. Persuasion did have Mace. Let me tell y'all what to do when it comes to the mace on your hand. Let me tell y'all what these people do.
Please put us on game.
Okay, you have to put Vaseline on your hands first so it won't burn you. Okay. Or Dawn dish detergent. If they want to stop these girls from getting maced up, y'all have to make them wash their hands with Dawn dish detergent before they get on set. And their neck and face.
Wow. Wait, so in order for the mace to not affect you, you put Vaseline first and then you put the mace after.
Or Dawn dish detergent.
But Dawn dish detergent is a little slippery. What if it gets a little, a little bubbly?
You don't put a lot.
Okay. Okay, King.
But that's how that is happening. That's how that is happening, y'all. That's why it didn't burn Sav, because she knows she's a savage.
Wow. See, I'm learning something new. Oh, because I was thinking that, I'm like, how did it not burn Sav? And it makes sense that Persuasion had it because she was oiled up like a turkey with that Vaseline.
See? She had Aquaphor. That was Aquaphor on her face. I can tell difference. I do makeup. But yeah, forget these baddie whores. I'm sick of them. The Bad Going Wild, Low London and Tinker Winker. Jesus Christ. Those two are nuts. Low London. What's her name? Cutter K.
London.
She remind me of Low London when she was on Bad Girls Club.
Right.
A bunch of mouth, but barely winning.
You need to change faster.
But when she pulled down her pants, and I'm like, oh yeah, these girls are fools. This season of Bad Going Wild is way better. Lauren is jealous of Mona Scott. What her name? Not Mona Scott. Of Call Me White Girl. She's jealous of her.
Oh, you think so? Milano.
Yeah. She's jealous, y'all, because at the end of the day, I'm the star. Natalie like me. Why are you holding a house meeting? Why are you instigating? I'm supposed to get camera time.
But don't call me white girl. Some of the fans feels as if she's clout chasing off of Lauren a little bit.
But she's not. She's not. She's really ignoring Lauren playing her dust. Even when Lauren was throwing shade at her, she was okay, yeah, girl. Anyways, like I said, here's a shot for everybody. She's doing her own thing. Actually, she have a mind of her own. But see, I think logically everybody want to like Lauren already. I'm just looking at the show.
Ooh, okay. Now, what did you think about the situation between Alana and Tyson?
Alana is hating on Tyson. I'm sorry. And Tyson, none of those girls like you. Don't call me white girl, don't like you. The toothless Popeyes drive-through girl don't like you, the big one.
Wait a minute.
I just feel like I met her in a drive-through at Popeyes, and she might have tossed a drink on me or something before, and I threw my change, and that's how that started. Or something. She just reminds me of somebody that I met before who gave me lip in the drive-through, and that's why that.
So you got smoked with her.
I got smoked with her.
I can't. Not Popeyes. That's very specific. So I don't even think you like.
I think so. And that voice, she got that drive-through voice. What's your order? Hold on. I don't like it.
Why she do got that drive-through voice?
Yes. And the wig. It's always that wig right there. It's that wig. It's that wig.
Now let's talk about Bad Boys. What'd you think of the episode?
Oh my God, Bad Boys. Let me tell you something. Me and my friend, my best friend, he's gay. And I don't want to say it in front of everybody because it's like this is gay people's business. But he was like, he said, you got the punks, you got the ghetto gays, you got the gays, and you have the old sissies. And I said, I already know you talk about. He said that Jada is an old sissy. And I guess that's when they like the older gays be hating on the younger ones. Even though Jada might be, I don't know how old he is, but he does give like the older guy hating on the younger guys, and he just want to hurt them so bad.
Right.
No, Jada, something about him.
That's the thing. That's not a like humor. That is a thing. The older girlies, they be hating on the young ones. Ooh,
he is bad. Jada, I don't know. Something about Jada gives me that he be catfishing. I don't know. I feel like he be using young boys' pictures, and he just when he get around, he's gonna use Landon's picture to get his next victim. I'm telling you, he's a catfish. He does that. He hating on the young boys, and he's infatuated with Landon.
Now, somebody who was attracted to him is Noel. Noel said he was very disappointed getting into him because he was attracted to him. Did that shock you as much as it shocked Jada?
No, it doesn't. I mean, I can see why he was attracted. Noel's weird, so you got to be weird to be attracted to Jada. I'm sorry. Jada, it's like the grays poking out of the beard. He's an old sissy.
I'm screaming.
But
now, what are your thoughts on Ant? Now, Ant decided that he was very, he felt out of the loop. He didn't feel like he fit in, and he wanted to go home. Like, what did you think about that? But
I'm glad you say his name because I could not figure I couldn't remember. But Ant, he needs to go get psychological help. Like, he got sad. He got some type of sadness and depression in his eyes, and he don't belong on the show. He has other things he's going through, and it's like mental. I don't know. I'm not no psychiatrist or anything, but I see it. Then the next episode.
Wait, you talking about Ant or Check the Star?
Oh my God, who is who?
The one that looked like Sideshow Bob with the dreads is Check the Star.
Oh no, I'm talking about Ant. Then the black boy who.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah. Now both of them have. I believe both of them have mental issues. I believe that the white boy with the dreads think he does, but the real issue is the black boy who just been in the cut crying, talking about he bisexual. Listen, I think he got some sadness and depression going on. And another thing, Cease gets on my nerves. Oh my God, where is the fineness? And another thing, I know we judge these boys talking about who we thought was gay. I don't think Jonathan's gay, y'all. I don't think Jonathan's gay. And I do believe that the other boy, what is Cozy? He's probably not. I don't know. Probably bisexual. I think John thought about it, and then he got around these guys like, oh no, I'm not gay, and changed his mind. And he thought about it, wanted to try it, but he don't want to try it.
They unturned him out.
They unturned him out. But before we go, but this whole the Bad Boys or whoever's producing this show, and y'all please stop running through the bushes. We see y'all. They just threw this show together. I really wish they would have been fighting over each other and hooking up or something. Because this right here is even though I like this better than Bad Girl and Wild Girls. I don't know why people like that better, but whatever. I wanted to see them being more messy. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Cuba. All right, what's going on, Kendall?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Can you hear me?
I
can't hear you. Hold on.
Go ahead, add you back, baby. Stay backstage. I'm gonna add you back. What's going on, Jessica? I'm not ready. What's going on, Layla?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Nothing much. Okay, I'm gonna let you ask the questions. Go ahead.
Let's start off with USA. What'd you think of the episode?
I thought it was kind of chaotic. Like, I did like the editing. That caller that said they liked the editing, I agree. I did like the editing. It gave me like MTV vibes. I don't know. I think honestly, here's where I think they went wrong. I think we should have had a scene with everybody meeting before whatever this was. Cause like it just kind of seemed a little weird to me that like everybody was in like the same place, but some of the people we haven't even seen interact before. So that's how I felt. I felt like I did feel like pressure trying to run off on road. It was funny, but I did feel like
back up.
It was a little like it did seem like out of nowhere. I'm like, okay,
did.
like it just, you know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff just seemed like, yo, like when did this happen? I agree about Camila not having like an interview because it's like I don't know why she was beefing with ET or Big Lex.
Unless
I know
you just watch one of the bloggers,
right?
Exactly.
So like,
I don't understand the integralness we pay in this crap.
I'm glad Fauna, K-Rican, and Code Killer kind of like pieced it up. I'm glad K-Rican admitted that, you know, she was wrong about the internet stuff. I appreciated the accountability. That was cool.
But do you feel as if they should have had her back? Because I still feel like they should have.
I don't know. It's weird because it's like at one point everybody's like no jumping, but then it's like if you're friends with someone, you're supposed to jump. So like honestly, I just feel like it's no consistency in like what's okay and what's not.
I feel that way. That same episode that dropped tonight, that Code Killer ran into
That's true.
And Tavy's squabble, which I'm
that's
like,
true.
The exact point where I feel how I feel.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like Code Killer is friends with K-Rican, but I don't think Fauna is. That's just how I see them.
That's valid. I can see that. I can see that. What was I about to say? The fight between Big Lex and Camila, it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. Like Big Lex won, but like I don't think she like tore out the frame or anything. But Camila's reaction did kind of like I don't know. I felt bad for her. But again, like I know Camila does tweet a lot. Like I know she does. So it is kind of weird for her to like be tweeting and shit. And then when she gets on this show, she's like, you know, we're moms, we're pretty. Like, okay. But yeah, overall, I thought it was an okay episode. I thought the first episode was better. Again, I just really feel like they needed to have a scene of like everybody meeting because it just like even the gaunt, like you see TT and Daisy, like it just looks so out of place. It's like they're not even doing anything. It's like I don't know.
What was the funniest to me was they did like a wide shot and you see all of them looking at each other and then they zoom into Ciroc on the wall like squinting.
No, you know what fried me? It was when Wet and who was it? Wet and who was arguing? Who the girl that keep fighting Wet? Cause
Amber.
Yeah, Wet and Amber and Tavy in the corner all greased up. I'm like, okay, like what are we doing? Like I was just like, this looks so like out of order.
Tavy looked like she just left the reunion and walked on the set, girl.
Oh, you know who needs to sponsor Baddies? Aqua 4 and Vaseline. Because everybody was greased up. I was like, okay, y'all ready. But it was an okay episode. I give it like a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Now let's talk Bad Boys. We think an episode.
I like Bad Boys this season. I don't care. I think it's better than Baddies Gone Wild. I like the episode. I will say Landon, group leader. Like, and it is so funny to me how like nobody like tries to check him at all. Like
At all.
he said something to Chex, like Chex, you know, like do your shit, like do your big one. And then as soon as you see Chex start fighting, I'm like, okay, like nobody. He's always the one calling the group meeting. I mean, like the little house meetings. I'm like, okay, I see it. Landon must have some like. I don't. Why do you think that is, Pierre? Like, you think they're scared of him? Like, Landon
That
can
and I
fight,
also
but
feel
I don't
like
think
the
he's like
fandom too.
scary.
I feel like that, like they see how he fights, and then also too, like he's already coming in with a fan base. So I feel like some of
Okay.
them are kind of like not scared of like fighting him, but like they don't want the backlash of it because like he's quote unquote like fan favorite from like the other network and stuff like that. So plus he got a
Okay,
piece
that
of,
makes
so
sense.
that doesn't help
That
either.
makes sense. That makes
Mhm.
sense. When Noelle was telling Jada like, my feelings are hurt because I'm attracted to you, I busted out laughing. I was like, what?
You
Like,
would
it
have to
was
literally
like,
like you would have to put a GU into my head for me to ever say that to somebody that hit me. I'm sorry, like you can't get that out of me for I don't even that I've never even fought before. I couldn't even imagine somebody else squabble. Like I could never. I couldn't believe
no,
you
I
said that.
agree. What
I
you be
couldn't
saying?
believe you said that.
What you be saying? Straight up. Yeah, I agree. Like, what? I don't know. What's it
Oh,
called? When when fucking Jada kicked what was it, Shoddy or whatever his name is, I had
right.
never busted out like. You remember when Jada got in a fight with what's his name? The boy who keeps asking him like, "Are you good? Like, are you cool? Like, what's his name?"
Oh, Noel.
No,
Oh
it's not
no,
Noel.
Shotty is the one who keeps
Yeah, when
asking.
he kicked him,
Yeah.
that was funny. It was cool to see them go water skiing. Like, it seemed like they had fun.
Hmm.
John and the other light skinned boy, I feel like their problem is getting kind of tired now. It's like, okay, because John keeps winning. Like, it's just not fun to watch. It's like, he just keeps getting beat up. I did think it was funny that Jada took the favor him. I did not know they were that close. I was like, okay.
Mm,
Overall, but yeah, I thought it was a good episode.
right.
The boy going home. I don't know. I feel kind of conflicted because I do like him. I do like
Uh-huh.
him.
And we
But
talk about Ant.
yeah, we're talking about Ant. I do
Yeah.
like him. I like Ant, but I don't know. It's. I mean, I get it. Like maybe he just thought it would be different, and it's not for him, so he just wants to go home.
To
I guess
me,
I
I
respect it.
disagree. I would say this on the recap too. I don't get like I don't have a lot of sympathy for people that do these shows now because it's like this isn't the first go arounds. Like no shade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I would never
Hmm.
do some of these shows because I already know what it entails. It's a whole bunch of face and we were not really doing nothing. So it's like, come on now, like
That is true.
let's not act
That's
like
true.
you were gonna go on there and like one day let me Pepper wakes up. I want to change the narrative of these shows. Thinking about getting to know their deep dark problems and trying to fix it. We might bring a life coach Laura. Like they're not doing that. And if they
That's
go,
true. That
shop.
is true. Like this isn't the first.
So
I get that. That's just a good point. Like this isn't the
it
first season
baffles
of
me
Bad
when some of
Boy.
them people get on there and they like, oh, I didn't think this was how it was supposed to be. Like,
Wait, but in the little sneak peek of the next episode, was that him crying with like
yeah,
the?
yeah.
That was him.
I think he ends up staying, and then they're like, oh, you got to fight it out to stay.
Damn. You see, I felt like that was gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
when Chex the Star came in all geeked up, like, no, nigga, like you gotta stay. I'm like, okay, he might stay.
You know what's crazy? they when they said Island Boy, they thought they were gonna catch Zeus lit. Y'all casted him thinking that we thought that was gonna be, you know, the twins, the Island Boy twins, the ones that be doing the little gay stuff.
Yeah.
They thought it was him.
Are you serious? That's actually
No,
funny.
I'm saying like they tried to fool us fans and think that for us to think that was one of them, but we know it's not one of them. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. That's funny.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I was hoping that wasn't him. I'm not gonna lie, because I do like him, but it did look like him. So I was like, oof, it looked bad. But other than that, good episode. I like I said, I do like Bad Boys better than Baddies Gone Wild right now. But I like Baddies Gone Wild too.
Now, what did you think of Gone Wild episode, especially with the Elena versus Tyson thing? Do you feel like Elena is low key like picking slash bullying her or no?
I wouldn't call it bullying, but it all started when they were on the sprinter, right? And they kept talking about what, like, what's the girl name who they moved her bed and her boyfriend, grandma's sick or something? That girl. I do. All Baby Tyson said was like, okay, like how many times y'all gonna talk about her, right? And then Elena got offended. I do feel like Baby Tyson was right because how many times y'all gonna talk about her? Like, I think here's the thing with reality TV: you need to know when to drop a storyline. Like, all storylines do not need to be dragged out throughout the entire season. Like, y'all threw her bed away. Y'all don't fuck with her. You kicked her out her room. Okay, next thing. Like, so I agree with Baby Tyson. It's like, okay, like, what more do y'all want from her? Like, what, like kill it.
Right.
So I don't think Elena's bullying her though. I just thought she thought it was an opportunity to like, get another squabble in, stay relevant. I wouldn't say it's bullying. I do like Elena, but I
Yeah.
think in this particular situation, I'm more on Baby Tyson's side because
Yeah.
I agree. Like y'all are doing too much with the Mimi girl. Like
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
really annoying because that's why I said on my last episode recap. It's like y'all crying about a name being moved. At least got pushed in the pool. Like the girl,
Right.
God forbid she didn't know how to swim. She could have drowned. And y'all crying about a name. Like
No,
that's
they did at least dirty. Ooh, I remember that season.
like
Yeah, they did her dirty.
in the pool with her
Right.
bed.
Right. But the like trio versus trio, I'm not gonna I just found it funny, like, because I was a little confused on like it just seemed like Dava walked in like with the ski on. So like it seemed like she knew it was about to be a fight, but it seemed like Gutta was like very confused. So I was a little like, okay, like what's going on here? Um Gutta, I feel bad for her because that is the biggest knot I've ever seen. Like, not even lying. I was like, damn, that's crazy. She
Yeah.
got done bad. I do like the Deva girl. She's funny. She's funny to me. Her
I mean,
fight with
Tika.
you said she reminds you of Tinka.
Yeah.
I don't think she troll as much as Tinka, but a little bit. I can see it. I don't really understand why what's the thick girl name? I don't really understand why they were fighting though.
Oh, Minx.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really get why they were fighting. What were they fighting about?
Like the fact they were getting into it over the fact of like I think the name thing still.
Oh, her moving her. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
The name thing
Yeah,
still, yeah. Like her
okay.
being like
I
a
mean,
bully, quote unquote.
now I was shocked to see Dava fight because she kind of gave me Landon like for Baddies Gone Wild. Like I noticed like she was the one really making herself like the authority in the group meetings and like calling shit. So it was refreshing to see her like actually get in the field, I will say. The fight with Lulu and Sam, I don't know if you peeped this. At one point, they start playing like kids' music in the back of one of their fights.
Yeah.
That was funny because I was like, okay, I like I feel indifferent about Sam, but neither of them can fight, so it was just funny. I do feel like I see both sides because if I'm Sam and somebody's in my room and they like y'all bitches is dirty, like okay, she might not be talking about me, but like who's y'all? Like who are you talking about? And then I also see Lulu's point of view where it's like, like I didn't really direct it to you, so like why are you acting like I'm directly to you? So I kind of see both sides. Again, I do feel like they need to be clean. So like, but I like Lulu. I do like Lulu.
Remember on BGC they used to order the house cleaners to come because the house was so dirty.
I remember. And then like, you remember that twin season where one of the girls walked in and she was like, it would be nice to walk in with a clean house. And then one of the other
Like,
girls
so
was like,
clean it.
so clean it. And she was like, you clean it.
Because
Like,
you're dirty.
yeah. So, and again, like, I do think this season gives BGC a little bit more than last season.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I will say I think this is a good. I'd be hesitant to it, but I think it is a good thing that all three are on at the same time. Like the turnaround
who do you think gonna take home the money?
For Baddies Gone Wild.
Girls.
For Baddies Gone Wild.
Mm-hmm. I
would say Lauren. Because I like Lauren, and I did really like the conversation she had with what's her name, Leandria. Her name is funny to me. She don't look like a Leandria.
I know. That's what I said.
I was like, every time she come on the screen, I'm like, who is that?
She do not look like a Leandria. Like Leandria is a gospel woman that is dealing with addiction.
She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. She don't. But I did like their conversation because it's like I like the fact that Lauren is thinking about this like beyond just like this season. Like, you
Right.
know, I want to have a brand. Like, I don't want people to think of me like, oh, that girl said, you know, look at what's happening with K Michelle. So like, you
Right.
know, this type of stuff does
But
stick
with
with me.
Cambridge, it's so funny how both episodes dropped at the same week. I don't know if y'all peeped that. But
Happy.
when it comes to that though, K Michelle, that the reason why I wouldn't compare that to K Michelle, the girls brought it up about Lauren. She didn't say, "Oh, I think my punani smell." K Michelle brought it up her damn self. Like,
That's
let's say
true.
if she didn't do
That's
all
true.
that
She a little too
stuff,
paranoid.
right?
That
She's
is true.
paranoid.
That's true. But regardless, I did like the conversation they had because Lauren's right. Like that type of stuff does stick with
I
you.
don't
And I
think it
feel
does
like
though, because she's a stripper, so that would have been out there about her.
I don't think it does either. I think Leandra was just being messy, like talking. I don't think it does. But I like Lauren. The girl with the red hair, the light skinned girl, I don't really like her. Like, and I see why people would like her,
Don't call
but
me
like
white girl,
Lauren's what's her name? What's her name?
Milano.
The girl, oh yeah, the girl that was like, she can't even talk. She is funny. I'll say that. She is funny.
Yeah, she is
But I
funny.
agree with Lauren. She's too messy. Like, and I get on this show, like being messy is like not necessarily like a bad thing. But
Right.
like Lauren said, like, why are you inserting yourself in everything? I remember she did instigate the fight with what's her name? The girl Becky London and the other girl. She did instigate it because she was the one keep talking about, oh, you gonna let her do that to you? Like, like
Right.
so, but overall, I think all three shows are in a pretty good spot. I hope next episode of Baddies USA is better. I will say, if Stun is just gonna be there to perform, that is a letdown. I will say that. Like, I don't know if she's getting like confessionals or whatever,
Right.
but if she's just gonna perform, I do think that's a letdown.
Child, I
That's
can't
it.
listen to Stunner music the same after watching that Wacky Bad Tell On, child. I felt so bad. I
Me
said, oh my
either. Me
God.
either.
I was
At
like,
the
oh, I
end, where
felt
she
so
started
guilty when I listened to
crying.
her a little bit after watching it. I said, oh, girl.
No, same. At the end, where she started crying, I was like, "Damn, like
Yeah,
this
I
is
felt so
sad."
bad. I'm like,
But
damn.
I'm glad her and her, who was it? Her manager. I think they made up or something. I'm glad about that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for calling in.
No problem. Good night.
Hey, all right. What's going on, Dre?
Hey Pierre, give me 1 second. I can't hear you, but we're gonna fix this because we're gonna talk tonight. Hold on.
We'll do a countdown.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay,
Finally,
perfect.
hey Pierre.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Nothing much. First off, I want to say,
Mhm.
although it was short lived, I really want to say thank you for doing the recaps for Drag Race because I've been waiting for you to do that for the
Oh
longest.
my God.
But
Do y'all want me to do All Stars?
you should definitely do All Stars. I think All Stars would be better because
A carrier for the win. Who you rooting
yeah.
for?
Only thing I don't like about Drag Race is they don't never pick nobody from Detroit. Although I know why they don't pick nobody from Detroit, but
Uh-huh.
I can't blame Rue. I can't blame Rue because they jumped on him when he was here one time.
Are
So
you serious?
yeah, I had a friend who used to do drag, and he was telling me like Rue was getting crazy at the mouth, and
No.
they put hands on him. And this was like before Drag Race was a thing.
Right. Oh, he never
So
bringing no Detroit Queen on there.
mm-mm.
Y'all done ruined it for him. You don't rule Loki a white woman on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Like
He
these
is not
heathens to put their
catching.
hands on me.
Right, exactly. These savages. Okay, now let's talk baddies. Now, what did you think of the USA episode?
It was good, but it was overstimulating. It was okay. I want to start off with the cabaret girls. I'm
Hmm.
gonna start off with them. I liked them on there, but I could tell they even like on the next thing they were a little overwhelmed because there
Right.
was so many personalities. Like Egypt said. Speaking of Egypt, I don't know why she fought Kanaya. I was so confused on that. I expected Neek and Kanaya to get into it before.
Right.
I was so confused about that. Like, unless it's something I missed or a backstory, I don't
Now,
know.
apparent that's I'm explaining on the TikTok. Oh, I said on the TikTok on the recap. So apparently, Egypt felt a ways about like Kanai throughout the season, and y'all know how she was barely at the reunion. So she a lot of the her expressing about it was on TikTok and just doing her recaps and stuff. So that's why Kanai was like, oh, she felt a way that people be talking about her online and they don't, yeah, you like address her like in person. So that's what that was.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
I didn't see a lot of that, but I was so confused. And even then, that was just. I
And
was
her
surprised
trying
by
to cut
Kanaya
out
though.
Kanaya's braid, that's next level hater. Like, just because you're bald, you gotta make her bald.
Right. Kanaya was sticking it with her. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little impressed.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Now, she did say somebody surprised her this season, so I think Kanaya ends up getting her again.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Now Amber and what's that girl? Wet Wet. They they a little confusing to me too, but I think they still got unfinished business from what's that show on other TV they were
On
on?
Deja Vu.
Okay, yeah. I've seen a little bit of that. Honestly, I only really know about Nutter's TV because of you, so I really have to thank you for that.
Mm. Say a lot of for the hoes to the back. Yeah.
But I
What
do
did
like
you think
seeing
about them trying to have each other's back? Like they were going to like have each other back against like the other baddies and stuff like that. Like, what did you think about that?
um they don't, some of them don't see it for right now, but I think they got no choice but to see it later on. And I can see why too, because it's like it's a whole different atmosphere for them. Because even Egypt was looking like this a whole new feel for me. Like I don't know. Like even she
Mm,
looked a little timid, I'm not gonna lie.
right.
But it is good seeing them. I hope they could stick to it. I hope.
Yeah, I don't think
But
they're
they're
still
bringing more girls too from the cabaret, because I remember seeing Lexi and Envy, Erica on there too. So
right. That is true. They next season they need to bring Chinks. And by the way, Egypt, why you lie like that? You didn't see Chinks running from you like you was the Galapagos monster when y'all filmed when y'all filmed Cabaret talking about I never had somebody run for me. Girl, Chinks was running for her life.
she sure was. But
She sure was.
okay, Pierre, something else I noticed too. Have you, like, I noticed like when Egypt fights versus Tasiki fights, like when it comes to them breaking it up, do you notice like, every time when Egypt is fighting, they always go for her neck?
Yes. I think it's because Egypt is like she's really strong. So yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they treat her like she's a grown man.
Yeah, I did notice that. It's no, because Egypt, I feel like she'll toss them around. That's why a lot of people wanted to see Egypt versus Tasiki, but yeah, we don't get that this season.
We
You
get
know
with
what I'm saying?
Ivory.
Like that's why a lot of people wanted to see that.
I think we get with Ivory though.
Yeah. Hope yeah. From what she said online. Now, what did you think about the whole situation with Pressure and Rolly and everything like that? Like towards the end, we got to see like a lot of like random fades, to be honest, unless you know the background of it.
I don't know what the backstory was. I think I heard you say to the last one of the last callers that Pressure was trolling Rolly.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Pressure. I only heard about her from you. But are you sure, is that Carlissa's little sister? Like that's not Blueface auntie?
I can't listen. Pressure is very similar to Carlissa. Like they're very messy. To be honest, Pressure, you need a link with Carlissa. That would be a smart move. Y'all could have
When I
y'all own aunties podcast. To be honest,
when I looked at her, I'm like, this look like Carlissa. I'm like, did Carlissa just go in disguise as somebody else to get on baddies? Because why, she didn't need to do that.
and rename herself Pressure. Mind you,
I
they're
don't
both
know.
from LA.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably know each other. Now, what did you think about Camila? Now, Camila's getting a lot of backlash from the callers you heard them tonight that she has a lot of Twitter fingers, and then when she's confronted in person, she does not keep that same energy.
I agree, because sometimes she be going in on some of them girls, but also at the same time she's doing like what most us viewers do too. So it's like they can't be too mad. And honestly,
Mm.
I don't even know why
But
Alexa
the
was that
difference is
amped
we're
up.
not filming with the girlies and the boys.
hmm
Mm.
So Alexa didn't get her like how I thought she was gonna get her. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Right.
So who it was so many fights also like Ciroc and Tavy. That was a good little squabble. Fauna and Tinka, that surprised me. Tinka, she's so nasty. Oh, she's so nasty.
Why?
Why would she put that wig in her butt? Oh, girl. Ugh. Ugh.
I can't. All right,
Does
no,
Daisy get a confessional, Pierre? Because I see
no.
her.
I
She
think
don't.
Daisy. I don't think gets one. No, she did it, I think, in the beginning, like last episode, but I think after she left, she didn't get one. Also, what did you think about shoot, it just slipped my mind. Damn it. It literally just slipped my mind. Damn it.
DJ Sky Mariah.
No. No. It wasn't that. Oh yeah, the sit down. Do you feel like Kerrika had the right to feel the way that she did, or do you think she was being dramatic with the whole having her back thing?
Of course, she was definitely in the right. But I'm glad they were able to like all realize that, and it was like accountability on all ends.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like kudos because they Tinker should have been jumped. I'm sorry, especially when she just cocked to it in her face, not once but twice. But
Ugh.
a jump should have been had. And I don't know what's up with these girls doing this hop to it to each other, like just some Billy
Ew.
Goats.
A bunch of Billy Goats. Okay, now let's talk Bad Boys. What do you think of the season so far and everything? And who so far is your favorite Bad Boy?
My favorite bad boy. Give me like 4 more episodes to decide. So far I am liking it. Who my least favorite I'll probably say is probably what is his name? He had the Cynthia Doll hairstyle. Is his name Corey?
Cynthia Doll hairstyle.
He had the little spikes. I can't think of his name. What his fingers broke, him.
Oh, Corey?
Yeah.
Why? I like Corey.
I don't know. Maybe he got to grow on me. Maybe it's the age difference for me because I'm like, if I was to be around him in like real life, I wouldn't be around for more than 5 minutes, and it's just not my cup of tea. But so far, I do like it. I'm glad they brought Island Boy. I wish they bring some more. Bobby, I love you. Per Boys on there. I didn't really see tonight's episode, but I see the one guy. He looks like Mekhi Phifer, Alpha Ant. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Him. That's who he looks like to me. That I call him Mekhi Phifer.
Now, this episode, he basically wanted to kind of go home. Do you feel sympathy for people that go on these shows that kind of like midway through, they're like, oh, shoot, like this isn't for me?
It depends. He probably got on there and realized like, oh, this isn't for me. So I can't fault him. Like sometimes you just don't know it's not for you until you actually get into it.
After many seasons of these shows.
Well, Bad Boys just came back, so
yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, come on, like to me, it's just
came...
like, come on, like it's on the Zeus network. That's like me going on that TV and be like, oh my god, I got jumped. Like, of course, I would just expect to get jumped going up in that room. I'm a blogger. I talk crap. They know what, man. The first day I stepped up in there, I'm gonna get jumped. I already know it. Like, come on now.
Because he was chill. That's why I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I got a little sympathy for him. But if it was probably like Corey or somebody,
yeah,
then I'm like, no, like you knew exactly what you was doing, and now you got it, and you just can't handle it. Like, nope, sorry, stay in there longer.
Did you watch Gone Wild tonight?
I didn't watch that either. I will say I can tell the girls apart this season more than I did on the first season.
See, me, it's the opposite.
I cannot tell them light skin. I cannot tell them light skin crayons apart from nothing. I'm like, who is this and who is that? But so far, Baddies Gone Wild is pretty good too. I think the girl that's going to win is what's her name, Lauren, and I'm glad she cleared up that hygiene thing because I've been around strippers, and the only issue I ever came across a stripper was her tampon string hanging out. I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, you just made me realize like why I don't like women. I was trying to give it a chance again, but you just but
don't say that. You're gonna make the girls mad, okay? And now did you politely tell her?
I thought it was her piercing. And then when I got to look in, I'm like, oh wait, that's
you thought it was a dangly earring down below.
Yeah.
Oh.
But oh baby, good thing it was like white because if it was red, I'm like, oh no, you got to get up, baby.
Thanks for calling in, Dre.
Peter, I got one more thing to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And I might be wrong, but I remember Jonathan had his show. Was supposed to have his show, but it's not on Tubi.
Right?
Wasn't it supposed to be on Zeus? Like what? What's happened? Do
I
you
remember
know?
he at one point he was mad because they weren't doing it. So I'm guessing he ended up going with Tubi, which isn't a bad idea because right now a lot of people watch Tubi, and I've had a
Yeah.
lot of people in my comments talk about how they watched it. So it has to be doing something over there because I've seen that in my comments a lot about people saying, "Oh, you should watch it. You should check it out." So I'm gonna check it out soon though.
It's good.
It's good.
I was just surprised.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out because I do feel like a hair show thing is a good idea because there's nothing like that right now on TV right now. Like hair, what was it? The hair LA
Hair
show
in
is gone.
LA.
Right, that's gone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there used to be like a couple hair shows on. I don't know if y'all remember Cutting It in the ATL. That was to me was one of my favorite hair shows. Like that was a good ass hair show. Like it was dramatic. They even had a fade or two in there, and like they talked about the girls' businesses. Like we got to actually like get to see who they are and their business like in depth. So that was one of my favorite hair shows was Cutting It in the ATL.
Okay.
Check it out if you have it. Thank you for calling in, Dre.
All right. So like and subscribe, y'all.
Area night. All right, what's going on, Chantel?
Hey Pierre, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? I can hear you.
What's up? Um, okay, so you know I watch Bad Boys and Baddies, so yeah, I can't do Gone Wild. I'm probably gonna have to force myself to sit down and watch it, but it's so boring.
You can't get into Gone Wild at all.
No, like not even the first season. Like I tried with the first season, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll pass.
See, I
But
watch it. I just prefer Bad Boys better, only because I feel like
yeah,
it's a little bit more organic to me.
yeah, yeah,
Like to
for
me,
sure.
and yeah, just because they're not arguing over a freaking. If I hear about that name plate one more time, I swear to God, like come on,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Um, so Bad Boys. All right. So when I think his name is Alpha Ant. So
Yeah.
let me talk about him first. At first I was like, oh, so he's gonna go home. You know, yeah, maybe it's not for him. But when I seen that preview, I was like, all right, what's going on? He done went through 7 different emotions in the last like 20 minutes. Like, is he going home or is he staying? Like, I'm concerned for his mental. Like, I don't think he just has the mental capacity to do something like this. It
Mm,
kind of, it, it, it kind of comes off like I want to go home, but
I don't want to disappoint people by going home.
yeah, and it's like screw the people. Like if you honestly feel deep down in your heart, like I'm not this type of person. I don't fight over stupid stuff. It has to be a reason. I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's totally fine. Like I
Right.
don't mind it. Like that's why I said I don't like this new generation of fan
Oh,
bases
for real. Oh,
because they honestly want people to fight to the death like it's Mortal
facts.
Combat, and I'm like, no,
Facts.
no, like
Facts.
I would prefer somebody to, give somebody a good key, a good read, cuss them out, read them up and down, and don't have to fight. And I'm fine
Uh,
with that.
the fandom nowadays, they want the girls bloody. They want the raw.
Yes,
They want the jaw broke. They want the
bro.
teeth knocked out. The eye black. If not, they're not entertained.
Fingers, fingers doing a crip walk. Like,
Yeah, exactly. No, like literally, Corey throwing gang signs with his fingers. They're not even in proper placement. People are still like, "Why is he not fading?" I'm like,
Dang.
"What?"
Like, yeah, and I'm like, his fingers are broken. And what's dude named Neeks? Is that his name?
Yeah, links. Uh-huh.
Him and Corey have the same injuries. I'm like, how is this gonna work? Now, two of y'all, like two of y'all, now y'all fingers is literally throwing up gang signs. Like, I don't like it, but it's like Alpha Ant, like I want to root for him, but I'm
Mhm.
like, please don't have a moment where you just fighting everybody just to fight, just to stay. Like,
Right.
please don't. But that's what it's given, and I'm kind of disappointed in that because I'm like, see, I was rooting for you when you were honest and vulnerable, and you were like, it's not for me, and I just want to go home.
I just want to go.
Yeah, like literally.
This is
But
why
now
a
you.
lot of these back to the whole fandom thing. A lot of these younger
Mhm.
generation, and I'm saying that like I'm a old ho, but I'm still a young bitch.
Man,
Yeah, but a
yes.
lot of No, a lot of the young girlies, like, they think like they have to do shows like this or else they're like unsuccessful. And that's not the case.
Yes.
There's other shows out there, and this show I don't feel like was for him. Like, he belongs on like another show. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and he low key, in my opinion, on the best. He's basically trying to say he not used to be around some of you flamboyant powers. That's what he basically was trying to say, but he was trying to say it nicely.
Really? I see. I didn't peep that. I thought he was basically insinuating like, I don't really fight for no reason. Like it has to be a clear reason for me to, want to
Right, right,
squabble.
right.
Huh? I didn't peep that.
Yeah, it was a mix of that plus what I said. I'm not gonna lie, because why?
Okay.
First thing you says, I'm bisexual. Like, okay,
Yes, he had to let that be known.
and
I was a little confused. I was like, so you letting people
so is
know
John.
like
He's just
you?
not saying it.
Yeah. I was like, so you let the people know you're bisexual. All right now. Okay. Um, J- whew. I'm getting really tired of John the Don. Like, I'm just not a fan of him. I didn't watch Love Cabin. Oh God, like he really, he really just irritates me. Because, because, like, I honestly just think like you never really have that smoke with everybody. It's only select people.
Mm.
And he's just too big to be picking and choosing. Like,
Do you feel like, because some of the fandom feel like Sis was starting with him, like he hit him, and then now he was like, "Oh, you trying to fight me? Get big. Let me get Jada." Like, some people feel like, he was low-key starting with John this time. What do you think?
I'm gonna say yeah, but John started with him, so it's an ongoing issue. I'm gonna forever have beef with you because you started with me. I didn't know you. You felt like it was easier for you to pick at me, so I'm gonna just do the same thing. So when I'm bored, I might hit you and say, "No, I'm tired. I don't want to fight." Like,
But I might hit you.
yes, like. So I mean, I get why people are saying that because in this moment, yeah, he was literally just minding his own business. But I mean, you did start with me, so we'll forever go back and forth. Like I don't want to go back and forth, but I will because you just won't leave me alone.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
that's kind of what it was given, and then check the stars. See, I'm still rooting for him. Most people want him to go home. I'm still rooting for
I
him.
like Sideshow Bob.
I do. I like him too, because when he got out there, like he was like Island Boy. We're both from the islands. He was like, yes, I understand, but you have to fight.
Right.
I was like,
He's
yeah,
like, you have
because
to get out there. You have to show up.
yes,
Oh, it's
like
an island boy for nothing.
yes, like I like sideshow show Bob. I do, because I'm
Yeah.
like the difference between I'm gonna say him and Alpha Ant, like they both give a lover, not a fighter. And I respect that. But I would say the difference is check the star. He would most definitely be like, look, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm not trying to sound buck, but I'm also letting y'all know I'm not a punk either.
Right.
But if you guys have an issue, which I felt where he was coming from, because it's like I'm a nice person. So don't smile in my face and then behind closed doors you're secretly voting me out to go home. Which
Right.
the house meetings. Can we stop every 2 to 5 business days with these house
It
meetings,
feel like
please?
Big Brother. I'm like, child, they don't
Yes,
even have this much house meetings on Big Brother.
yes, because I'm like, what competition are we having to the point where y'all have to have a house meeting every 2 to 5 business days? Like, come on, we don't need this many house
But
meetings.
to me, I don't blame the boys. I blame Natalie.
Yes, because she most
Because she
definitely
makes it a
encouraged.
thing. She makes it a thing, like house meeting. Like, you need to start doing that because
Yeah,
then the boys gonna do it. So,
yeah,
like, to me, I don't get even mad at them. It's like it's what they're kind of being like told and stuff to
told
do.
and
Also,
coach
I want
what
to make another
to
point too. You know how I was talking about like this can't be. These are not only shows you could go on. There's another side of that too, because for somebody
do.
who's applied to like these other type shows, they're even to me harder to get on like a show like than a show like Zeus or Not a TV because at
Mhm.
least with that, they predominantly cast black people. Now, on the other
Yeah,
side of the coin, you don't get a lot of black people at these other shows. So it'd be hard
most
as a
definitely
mother.
don't.
But the thing is, what I'm realizing, every show that I've like applied or almost got on, they get canceled after like me almost getting on. I'm like, see, look at God, like literally, because the things they
Mhm.
don't be casting a lot of people that like have the biggest personalities because they're scared they're gonna say something that's gonna like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, especially
So,
now because everything is so sensitive.
right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
So it's kind of like I hate that because it's kind of like
It
just like you
sucks.
said with the other networks. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. For years, it always has to be a token. You know, it
Right.
has to be at least one of us. It can't be too
Right.
many of us, but it's at least one.
Right.
And that's what I don't like. And I feel like that most definitely should change. And the fact that everything is so sensitive now, you just,
Yeah.
ugh. Yeah.
So it's like you either could be a token of a few or fades.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Fades.
saying? Like there's no in between.
Between. Yeah, no, it's no in
And I
between.
hate that. That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling
it's
y'all. I'm putting once I get my stuff up and going, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be the in between because I feel like that's what's missing right now. Like we need something in between to where like it's a good mix
hmm
instead of like the extreme. So yeah.
same. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like who else? Like Sideshow Bob, who else? Jada and who was he fighting? They all just look alike to me.
Oh,
What's
Jada and Shotty.
Shot? Jesus Christ. When I tell you he kicked him, Shotty literally had to rethink. Do I want to keep fighting or should I? I was like, he literally kicked the common sense into you. Y-
That
Like
was crazy.
he didn't want to fight no more. I was like, oh my Lord, I'm embarrassed for you.
That's that, that kick. It was funny when after it happened, Jada like he don't want that after that last hit.
That's it. Yes. Like I'm not a fan of Jada, but it was a few moments in here. I was like, okay, Jada. Okay.
Right,
I see
exactly.
you. I see you, Jada. Yes, and he even felt bad. He was like, I don't want to beat him up. Like he steady trying to come at me. I was oh my goodness. Even he feels bad.
What did you think about speaking of Jada? Noel told him this episode that he was attracted to him, right? He said, I like you, and I'm very disappointed that we had to squabble because I find you attractive. I want
Yeah,
to jump your bones.
yeah. When he said this, I said, "What is this? Stockholm syndrome? You're falling in love with your abuser now? Like, what you mean you like him?" He
Now, what would have really
literally,
gagged us if John said that to CS?
yes,
You would have really
that
broke
was
the internet. John would have been
that.
like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm bisexual and sis. I have a crush on you.
Yes. So many people is waiting for John to just creep on out that closet, baby. If he would have said, "CS, you know what? The reason I'm honestly fighting with you is because I secretly love you."
I think you're cute.
Yeah, I think you're cute. I think you're so hot. You're the same size.
That would have hit the Richter scales on Twitter. Twitter would have
Yes,
broke tonight.
I seen I seen the bubbles.
I seen that Bubbles video and like, I'm not gonna lie, it had me a little happy. I ain't gonna lie. So, what's up?
Oh Jesus! When Noel said that, I said, Noel, now you please don't make me upset, please, because I'm rooting for you too. Like the people that I'm rooting for is just embarrassing me. Like I'm just like, no, you supposed to be standing on business. You're not supposed to be falling in love with your abuser. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, that was
Like
crazy. Now, what
that
did
was
you think?
crazy.
Who do you think is in the running to win that money? Like, who you think is gonna take that W home?
As much as I don't like him, John the Don is one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Jada is another.
Miss Jada.
Yes, Miss Jada.
Miss Jada.
And I have to root for my boy Island Boy. He's been chilling because his foot is
Right.
not where it should
He
be.
said, "We're
But
good. All right, now they good. I just have to relax my leg."
like yes, I love Island Boy. He was like, yes, I have to relax first.
So we're
But
gonna run that again.
yes, but the only reason I didn't say Landon or Pootie is
Mhm.
because I feel like that would be a little biased, only because they're coming in with a huge fan base. I've never seen them on Now That's TV, but I hear a
Mhm.
lot about those two, and I feel like it would be a little unfair for me to say them two, because I feel like people would vote for them to win
Mm. To be honest,
because
they might win just because of the fandom. Their
fandom.
fandom. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like personally, I feel like on the personality side of it, they're boring to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
On Bad Boys. Now, I've never seen them on Now That's TV, so they might be a totally different way on that network. But from what I'm seeing as of now, they most definitely can fight, but that's about it.
Okay. Now, let's talk. You say you don't watch Gone Wild.
I don't.
Damn. Let's
I
talk
don't.
baddies.
I'm gonna have to sit down and just force myself to watch it because, oh, child. Baddies
Right.
Junior is just Baddies is enough. Junior
Now, baddies
version,
junior.
like I just Nickelodeon edition. I don't know if I can. Baddies is enough.
Nick at Night. Okay. Now
Yeah,
let's talk
literally.
regular baddies. What did you think about the regular baddies, the episode?
So if I had to say on a scale of 1 to 10, it was about a 7. You know, it was
Mhm.
cool. The first episode was 10 times better to me. So I'm gonna say this. First things first. I hate the fact that ET is getting so much hate. I just feel like ever since she did what she did on Baddies East, people already are like, we're not giving you a
Ooh.
chance because we don't like you. And I hate that for her because I'm like, she's actually good TV, and a lot of stuff she doing is
Mhm.
the same stuff y'all faves be doing. I don't
Right. You know
get
what's
what the
crazy?
hate
And I
is.
never realized this until I watched the Tice episode. I like her better on Not As TV. I don't know why. Like, I feel
Okay,
like we need to
yeah,
see more of her personality on there, especially watching the hookup. And it
yeah,
doesn't help that this baddies cast like 30 pack of bitches. So it's like, it's not like
right,
we get a chance to even show us that
right.
because it's too many
Mhm.
girls. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And I feel like I feel like that too. I feel like it's way too many girls. I feel like this is just the idea.
Mhm.
Let me not say too many because people love to steal ideas. But
Right, right, right.
I feel like Natalie, it's too many girls and you're bringing them from too many places. I feel like each season she should mix it up and be like, all right, well, we had the OGs, so let's bring in, the cabaret girls converted to baddies and have a few OG bad girl, not OG bad girls, but baddies here and there,
Right.
so we can
Or like each season
understand.
be a theme instead of like the USA train going. I feel
Yes, yes. I
yeah.
feel like that would make more sense. And then, just like you said earlier, like a lot of people don't understand what their beef really is. I understand because I've watched the cabaret, but a lot
Right.
of people are like, who are they and why are they fighting?
Right. And I feel bad for the people that don't watch Night at TV because y'all really not gonna know what the hell going on.
Man, for real, because when I tell you I've heard of pressure, but when they was fighting, I was like, I don't know what the beef is, but I'm here.
Right.
I don't know why they fighting for real, but when they start saying F each other kids and family, I was like, oh, so this is deep. All right.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no, it's super deep. Okay.
yeah, and I just feel like now I have to get on Amber. See,
Mhm.
now I remember why she irritates me. I remember now. Because why are you jumping on wet?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand that. I was like, Amber, this is why I didn't like you in season 3, because you say a lot of stuff, you instigate a lot of fights. Oh God, like
No,
crazy
I
part
agree.
is,
Especially because they just came off of a show on Not As TV, and they was scrapping then. So it's like to see that show and then here again, I'm like, come on now, like really?
for real. Like now I see why you just again now I see why what's about to happen to you because oh God, girl, like ugh.
So you're gonna be happy when Tasika puts her in the bushes.
Yes, I will be ecstatic because honestly, because Amber, Like, oh my God.
It
Like,
is annoying. Her one-sided beef with what was it is annoying to me too. I'm not gonna lie. Well, as a viewer, especially because it's been so long that it's been going on, it's like, okay, girl, like, and fighting wet to me is not no accomplishment. Like, come
yeah,
on.
right. And it's like
That's like beating
her
up a rag doll.
man. Because I'm like, wet, out of all people, you have serious smoke with a few. Besides wet, that's the first one you want to hit.
Yeah.
She she just never left that season 3 mentality. If you notice, like she acted the same way then, and she still act that way. And I'm like, now I see why.
By the way, Amber, you need to take that music very seriously because she is
Mhm,
talented.
she is. I
And I
I
feel like this
I
show is
will give
going
her
to mess
that.
that up. No shade, because her level
Mhm.
of performance is bigger than a club booking, in my opinion. Like the way that
Yes.
she has the dancers, she does the choreography and all that. Like that's
Mhm.
like you feel me, like Azalea Banks type level. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. The two brands to me don't mix. That's how I
Mix.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I her and then question, what is Kanaya's and Egypt's beef? I didn't know they had beef unless I'm missing
Egypt,
something.
Egypt did not like her that much throughout the whole season. Plus, she's best friends with Chinks. Chinks hates, of course, Egypt, as we all know. So that doesn't help either. But she wasn't really too much feeling her. She didn't get a chance to really address herself at the reunion because, as you saw in the cabaret reunion, you barely saw her on stage because the moment Jocelyn got on stage, she was like, Egypt got to get the hell out.
Wow, yeah.
Right. Get the
Yeah.
ogre out.
Yeah.
Ogre, go.
Get the ogre
Right?
out.
So, so that it all that accompanies they don't mess with each other, and a lot of it was because of the whole Chinks thing, because she's best friends with Chinks. Kanaya is.
I don't know. I just feel like that's very lame of Egypt to do because it's like you have beef with my friend, you don't have beef with me.
Yeah.
And we honestly could have talked about it. But if you hating me that much, a lot of people say Summer is the Beyonce of the group. No, it's a Kanaya. Cause they just hate her existence. Like she could breathe and they be like, I hate you. I hate you.
That is what you just said. She like, I don't like you.
Yes, like the fact that she was so quick to be like, I don't like you. I was like, no, I watched the cabaret. What was the problem? I don't think she never said nothing to you, girl. Like you, no, that's the real Beyonce. Kanaya is. It ain't Summer. It's Kanaya.
Okay. Okay, if she's Beyonce, then who's Summer? Kelly.
Yes, Summer.
Okay.
Summer is Kelly. Like she still hated somewhat because you're like your bestie boo is
Right.
Beyonce, but we kind of like you, but we kind of don't.
Right.
Like that's the vibe that it's given.
And who's Michelle and who's Farrah?
Um, Big Lex and Dolly. I'm sorry. I love them, but they most definitely giving Michelle energy because now that you honestly said something, it's starting to honestly make sense. I feel like it was kind of secret animosity, and I love Lex, but one thing I'm starting to notice, like, eh, you was hating on your friend a little bit because naturally people flock to her and she has this big bold personality that a lot of people can relate to. Not saying that Big Lex isn't great because I'm a fan of hers, but it's most definitely given, y'all had a little secret animosity towards Summer. Just a little bit.
Okay. Now, also in this episode, Mila from Long Beach. A lot of the girls feel as if Mila don't keep the same energy. What do you think?
This is what I'm gonna say because I watch BGC and I grew up with BGC. I'm a fan of Camila, but Camila is just not in you no more. But them kicks is still there. Let's not forget that. People think Scotty is the first. No, it was Camila.
Camila, remember when she drop kicked Elise?
Babe, oh
I'm so
yes,
sorry for bringing up Elise because I'm friends with her brother. I'm sorry if you're
yes,
watching. I'm
yes.
sorry.
She
Yes.
kicked her some mean and dropped her. I was like, oh Lord, that looked like it hurt.
Like really bad.
But I feel like Camilla most definitely doesn't keep that energy. She don't because she does spend a lot of time on Twitter just saying this and saying that, which you're entitled to your honest opinion. But it's weird how people sit online, talk so much, see these people in person, be like, "I'm a mother." You wasn't a mother online. Stop. You wasn't thinking about your kids. Cut it out. Stop it.
Who's the
When you was
Who's the baddest baddie blogger? Summer or Camila?
I'm gonna say Camila and Summer is close in second.
Uh,
Cause Camila has been on Twitter since the beginning. That's
no,
why
for real.
she's the
Even
baddest.
BBC days, the girls that know.
Yes, they was on Twitter some bad going back and forth for
Yeah.
years. Even after the show, they still just at each other and be like, "I don't like you. I'm gonna fight you." And I'm like, "Has it been like 4 years? Like you
Camila would be like, Jada mom's still a crackhead.
dead?" Yes. Like people think baddie turn blogger is Summer. Oh no, that's
Bro,
Camila.
that's been a thing.
Yes, like she kind of disappointed me, but to be honest, I really wasn't surprised because I was like, she's not gonna fight. Like Camilla's at that age and time in her life, she don't have time for that. She'll most definitely talk her ish because that's all she could do at this
Right.
point now. She's not gonna
I could
fight.
really see Camila on Traders, and I feel like she could easily get on
Yes.
Traders because she was on House of Villains. Now that House of Villains to Traders pipeline is nasty work. I've seen a lot of people do both, so she could easily do Traders.
She
Yeah.
really could. She really could. Like, I would rather see Camilla like on a show on Peacock or something
And she
versus
would be the
Baddies.
first bad girl on Traders. There hasn't been a bad girl on there yet. Just to FYI, y'all. She'll be the first one.
Yeah, yeah. So when Lex was coming after her, I was like, Camilla, duck, weave, bob, kick, do what you got to do because you honestly can't keep up with this girl. This girl's like in her prime. You past that. Like you're
Fresh out
like,
of basketball league.
I swear, like you're like, I'm a mother. Like, yes, you're a mom now. Please sit down.
I can't. Any final thoughts?
Uh, Baddies was cool. I'm gonna have to force myself to watch Gone Wild. Bad Boys Love. It's hilarious. Oh, I will say this too. I don't like the fact that Bad Boys is not getting its own time to shine. I will forever say that. I
Oh,
don't.
I've
I
always said that.
I don't like the fact that it's two shows running the same time this is. I would have been fine personally with watching Bad Boys, but Lemmy, he's not stupid because he knows that Baddies is his bread and butter. So you have to keep the money flowing because it's not going to flow with Bad Boys, which I hate. And they don't get enough recognition because they always get outshadowed, overshined, everything. And I don't like it.
To be honest, let me, whatever. They already filmed this season. This is what I would do. Okay. To me, I feel like let me making a big mistake by not investing in them. I would not have filmed it in the DR. I would have filmed Gone Wild in the DR because they're like a little. To me, they're like the offset of Baddies, so they could kind of. I give them scraps, but like they don't have to make them as elevated. But to me, Bad Boys should be as elevated as Baddies is. And what I would have did is filmed it in the US, and I would have put some celebrity cast on there like they do on Baddies to elevate the show.
Right.
Still keep some of the same cast that they had this season, but put some other special guests like celebrity people like they did in the past few seasons and like make it just as big as Baddies and add the performance aspect. That's how I feel.
Yes.
It would have made it a lot more enjoyable. The storylines would have been a lot more organic. It would have been it would have made a lot more sense than filming in
It
the
should
DR.
be global at this point. It should be global. And I'm gonna keep saying that. They should be up there.
Yeah. That's how I would have done it if I were him, but what do I know? Just a blog. I'm just a baddie vlogger. Bye.
Right. Bye.
Bye. All right, what's going on, Draco? Not ready. What's going on, Jamia?
What's up? I'm ready.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Not much. I'm resting me hamstring.
You say you resting your hamstring?
Yeah.
You're resting your leg.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. No, okay, let's start off with Baddies. What'd you think of the episode?
It was Diamond performing during the squabbles for me. It was like, oh, you think you tough? line that up. And then it's like you see a cutaway of this fade, this fade, this fade. And I'm like, oh. It was good though, but it was a lot at the
You were
rehearsal.
overstimulated?
Very much so. Because I was like, Diamond knows what she doing, performing, line it up. Because I'm like, girl, you know you got another song that you got in there. And then I'm not gonna lie, I did skip through DJ Sky's intro because I'm like, girl,
I like her shirt that she had on at the confessional.
It was cute.
That was really cute. Well, I'm like, girl, why couldn't you? Why the arrow got to be pointing down there?
right, into the disc down here,
right?
Mariah.
Been pointing up here, up more than anything. Now let's talk about some of the sit downs before they got to that whole performance thing. Like the whole trio sit down with K. Rican and all of that. Like, what do you think of it? Do you feel like they didn't have her back?
No, they did not. I was just like, you explaining this away. But you and Fauna were quick to tag team Tinka when it was for Kokilla. You feel me?
Right.
As soon as it was Kokilla, it was like, all right, tag me in. All right, Fauna. Where was this with K Rican? And then it was a lot of K Rican apologizing and them not apologizing. So I'm just like, okay, I feel like they did that just so they can have each other's back on the show.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on the whole situation with Camila? Right? A lot of people feel like she has a Twitter finger. She has to keep that same energy. Do you feel like a baddie blogger needs to have a little bit more respect because they're blogging about the show? What do you think?
I feel like Camila should have just went on Twitch. She would have had a better time.
Twitch is crazy.
I'm serious because she was like, yo, I'm a mother. Then when she went into the bathroom and started screaming after she saw that cut, I was like, Camila, you had to know after years of tweeting, you knew you had to get in there. Then on top of that, girl, you knew what you were doing talking about George Washington. Why would you do
feel
that?
like though Lex looked like George Washington?
She did, but you know Lex is sensitive about her outfits. You got TikTokers up here saying how they're going to style her.
Stop. I didn't see that.
They gotta stop with that shit.
Oh my god. I can't. Lex has gotten a little bit better over the years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, you know, I saw it literally a TikTok this morning saying how I would style Lex from Baddies. And then I was like, her last outfit was cute. Yeah, you want her to be in a Finny Poochie gown?
Right.
All squabbling.
Right.
But I'm just like, Camila, you can't sit here and be shocked and yelling, I'm a mom. We are mothers. We are too beautiful for this. No, Camila, you said E.T. looked like a dinosaur. Stop. Why would you do that? No, good and well, E.T. is from the streets.
Oh, man.
She does not care about being a mother in that moment.
Now, do you feel like it's hypocritical, though, that let's say some people are okay with Summer doing it, but when Camila do it, they have a problem with it.
So the thing is, I see how it could be hypocritical, but the thing is, Summer will still be like, all right, I'll give you one round.
Oh, that's true.
That is like, it is like Summer will actually stand on what she says. Camila, every time the camera turns on, she's like, wait, this is a reality show. The stuff I said on Twitter, come on, I gave you a storyline here.
Right. She's like, well,
you should thank me. You should thank me, really. Like, Camila, they hate you. They dread a tweet from you. Like, oh
now,
my
also
goodness.
we see Miss Tink what? Miss Tink Dub. We see Tink get into it with Kokilla and everything like that. Do you feel like at this point it's kind of overdone, the beef between those two? Because I feel like it is just like it is with Dolly and Kokilla.
Very much so, because I was just like, Kokilla, she wasn't even going for you, but hey, get in there, Bookie. Let her know you can't be messed with. Then Fauna got tagged in. But the thing is, I was watching it with my fiance's mom, and it was at the part when Tinka put Fauna's wig in that crack. Oh my I literally said the same thing Fauna said, like, I don't want that back. And then my mother-in-law is like, I wouldn't want that back either. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it's too
Girl.
big. It was an abyss. About to
Didn't
suck
I
the
tell y'all
wig.
Tickle swing from her butt? That's why she
Okay.
did Coachella like that, girl.
Her butt took the wig off. If you want to
Chuck.
be honest. But she should, I don't know, her and Coachella should stop fighting because it makes no sense. Because we know the outcome. And it's like, okay, I get it, Coachella, you're standing on it, but at this point, what gives? Because you said with the thing I clocked, they had a lot of excuses for why they didn't help Kay Rican. She was like, yeah, my boob was infected and I was going through this and I was fighting her alone. But I was like, y'all jumped Tavy though.
Right.
And then Fauna was just quiet. But she was quick
It's
to
because,
tag in.
like I said, in my opinion, Fauna don't like Kay Rican. And I don't think Kay Rican likes Fauna too much.
I don't
That's
think
just how I
so
feel.
either. Because Fauna a cop. You know Kay Rican hate cops. She was never that girl's friend.
That's how I feel about them too. Like, I don't think,
Yeah, no, me too. Because I'm just like, because y'all were about ready. Like, Coachella was like, why are you wearing that? Why do you look like you want to fight? Okay, whoa. So you know that girl was not on that.
Now, also, how do you think Rolly did as a CEO?
She did good. She did better. She was actually here. She was actually alert.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say running rehearsals while doing a house meeting per se is crazy work.
That's true.
Like, that was a whole production meeting. Like, literally, like some white person on production could have got a stray.
It's Lemmy for me on the mic. So, like, guys, don't like mess up, like the venue, but make sure you run your fades.
And remember, Nat and I are performing at Coachella.
So we're doing better than you guys, but thanks.
Yeah, don't mess it up, you dirty 304. See him at Coachella. Like, why did they even show that in the next episode? I'm irritated. They wanted to prove that they went to Coachella.
No, that was, to be honest, that was a big accomplishment.
It was.
And because from what I hear from people that were there, because I had some entertainers that went, they said that for a lot of the performances, they weren't even hyped like that. But when Natalie and the Baddies came out, the crowd went wild.
No, I can see that.
Yes.
Because this year's lineup at Coachella was terrible.
It's crazy though. Like, to me, like, Baddies getting invited to Coachella, like, it kind of shows like the trajectory of music. I was talking to a friend about this the other day. It has really changed now. Like, if y'all notice Huda, right? Huda, which that's why I'm so mad I've been so busy this weekend, because I meant to drop a video on some of this stuff, but like even Huda dropping this Bad Girls video, which, by the way, why everything got to be bad, right? Her dropping this Bad Girls video. Her video did significantly better than Lizzo. At one point, I haven't checked the recent numbers, but at one point when she dropped it, it almost hit like 100K, while Lizzo video with Sexy Red was like not even near that amount.
Now, I did see that Lizzo's video is still behind Huda's.
She's still behind. See, I haven't checked the recent, so thank you. Wow.
And I did see the snippet on Twitter, and I'm like, all right, now this was what you were in the studio for.
And Huda's talented. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
We get off track, y'all. For the girls that don't watch Love Island, catch up. But no, literally, I feel like Huda's too talented to have dropped a song like this. Like, just because you're a bad bitch don't mean you gotta drop bad bitch music. There's a difference. That girl is classically trained. She knows how to play piano, all that. Why are you dropping this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your first single.
I thought she'll come out like Adele or something, especially after that last breakup. But then she did that. I'm like, all right, Huda, you just.
The song not bad though. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, I don't know. It just threw me off a little bit. And the video, I didn't like it. It's too choreographed.
Yes. Thank you. Because
heavily choreographed video. Like, it shouldn't look like, you know what it reminded me of? Y'all remember Victorious? Y'all remember Jade? It gave a Jade. I'm like, really, is this Jade?
Hollywood Heights.
Yes.
No, because it did. Because I was like, this video is so extra for the song. She could have did this in like a candy shop, a school, something. It just did not make sense with the song. I'm up here thinking like she's getting possessed or something. Then you hear the lyrics.
The one scene I did like those when she had the hair and then the hair was growing. I like that one. That
Yeah,
was cute.
that was cute, but it wasn't
Yeah.
for that song, in my opinion.
It
And
wasn't.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of her, so I'm also kind of
Yeah,
biased on
me
it.
either, y'all. Just know I'm not a hood rat. Y'all,
Yeah,
for
but I'll
y'all that
give her
watch
her
my Love
props.
Island content, y'all know who I F's with. But I just had to show y'all that how like the trajectory of music, it's really changing in real time right now.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Like I can give her props for like releasing music, but I honestly, even though I don't like her, I thought it would be better. You know what I mean? Like I expected better. Mm-hmm.
Now, any final thoughts on this episode of Baddies?
Honestly, Neek is just stressed. Like she was trying to calm down Egypt and just getting stressed because
Not
Egypt
stressed.
she was slapping everything in her face, like slap Neek's drink in her hand, and she was like, "Girl, that wasn't even for you."
Right.
But that was it for Baddies.
Okay. Now, what are your my bad? Ooh,
You're
it's
good.
all right. Now, what are your thoughts on Bad Boys? Did you watch Bad Boys?
Yes.
What do you think of the cast so far?
So far, I think the cast is good. Now, like episode 4 we're on, I think. I'm getting to know him. I like him. Noelle just now popped back up with that pink ski mask on. I was just like, oh, peekaboo, there you are. I feel like Chex, Sideshow Bob, he's winning me over. I like that he said, like, I don't have to fight. You guys know me. I have a personality, and I respect that. Because
Right.
Ant, he just always rolls his eyes in the confessionals.
I'm screaming.
It's just a sigh. Like, I'm like, y'all wasted confessional time for this?
Now, what do you think about the boys getting on, like, Check the Star, getting on Ant, but Paris has still, we're on episode 4.
And
He has
Cozy.
still, well, Cozy fought. Paris has still not gotten into it with anybody except for "you're my friend" situation. Do you feel like the cast is being hypocritical when it comes to that?
Very. But I would say with Cozy, the thing is, yes, he fought, but he fought one time. And then he fought Chex. Like,
That's
you don't get
true.
no cool points beating up Sideshow Bob. Maybe if Bart was there, you would have got some points. But it's just like Cozy. Like, pick on somebody else. Like, you too cozy over there. And then Paris, I honestly think they want to get connections from Paris. They're not even getting on him about, like, because he don't even want to be on the show.
You feel like the reason why they're not stepping on his toes is because they want to keep the Zeus connects with him.
Because he's like, I'm stressed out. This is messing with my mental. I'm like, why are you on this show? Why are you on the show? Like, you just want a cigarette. Every episode, I see him just like chiefing a cigarette.
Not chiefing. No, that's a good point. That is a good, because I did notice that. Like, it's like he's like a silent producer.
And he works with the major baddies, like Jada.
Right.
But the difference between him and Jada can actually squabble. He has a TV personality. I'm not saying Paris don't have a personality, but not for this TV show.
Right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, what do you think of Ant wanting to go home? Did you feel bad or no?
No. It's not his show. He would have been better on Love Cabin, getting touched.
Oh, that is true. Oh, that would have been a cute twist to have a bisexual boy on there.
Exactly. With him getting touched everywhere, he'll probably like it than all these squabbles.
We'll
probably get more.
Like, I never dated a bisexual man. My parents told me if a boy like boys, he like boys.
Or
Chloe would have been so ignorant.
Yes, she would have still been going.
She would like, but I was trying to chance.
He could have been on Suddenly Amish. No, that's funny. He could have been on Suddenly Amish. Could have been the second bisexual black man.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Judah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Judah. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. That Love Cabin, though, that would have made a lot more sense. Now, also too, in this episode, we see Cess and John constantly getting into it. Whose side are you on between them two?
No one's at this point, because like at this point, both y'all are wrong. Both y'all keep picking on each other. Both y'all want to kiss. Like, just stop it, John. You want to call Sace Bubbles so bad in person.
Y'all really think he want his bubbles?
Yes, he wants to be like, look, Bubbles, come into my habitat.
Right. Shake that ass, stick it, cloud.
Okay.
See, okay, at first I was thinking that was the case, but this episode it showed me like, nah, he hate that nigga. Like, I don't know. I don't think he want that. I do think that John wants another bad boy, but I'll let y'all go on TikTok for that.
Wait, no. I know which bad boy you. I knew that.
Let's see if the comments can get it.
That Tang. I know.
Let's see.
I saw that
If
edit
y'all don't
today.
get it, huh? Who did you say?
Tang. I saw that edit.
I know. Okay, I feel okay. Here's the thing with that edit thing, because I did see that some of the blogs posted it. It's very dangerous for y'all to do that, and this is why straight niggas be like feeling away, hanging around the grubs, because y'all always make it a thing. Now the videos, I was like, oh, but y'all do need to stop. Like y'all need to stop.
One of them got blocked by Landon playing.
Cause it's like y'all need to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't even get John with Pootie. Because Pootie is too flamboyant for John.
Oh, you think he like a mask?
Because look at Jerome.
You think he like a mask with mask girly is crazy.
Yes, he likes a butch queen. He don't like a femboy. He likes a butch queen.
Okay.
Just with like, because I know he hates Sace and all, but like, still, I feel like that would be more his type. But I did see they were saying Corey and John, and I was like, no, Corey's with Noelle. Or messing with Noelle.
Listen, the reason why I do feel like it's dangerous too, like, it's one thing, he's being nice to them, you guys. So if he was being a piece of crap and mean to them and homophobic, y'all would be mad. So don't do the opposite of that and push a narrative. Even though it is a key to see the little edits. Y'all are real creative with the edits, girl.
No.
What the edit that have you thinking crazy?
No, because I literally, my TikTok was going crazy. It was literally him with Pootie, him with Corey. Then I saw Corey being like, no, John is straight, guys. Like, please. Then the comments are like, Corey just want to lie for John so bad. I'm like,
See, y'all need to start doing that, y'all. This why these straight boys, they don't be wanting to go on these shows, because y'all do stuff like that. Y'all go automatically push that narrative. Okay. Now, also, who you think is taking the money home?
Now, I'm not gonna say Lana and Pootie because, hey, never mind. It's Zeus. It might be Lana and Pootie. Jada, Island Boy. Sorry, Miss Jada.
You think Miss Jada taking the money home?
Either him, Island Boy, when Island Boy fixes his hamstring.
Who do you want to win?
I want either Jada or Island Boy. Even though Jada's not my favorite, he's the big Lex on the show.
Oh, you feel like without him, there's no story.
There's no like heavy hitter without him.
No heavy hitter. Okay.
It would have been John, but then everybody would have got frustrated because John just rushes.
He tackles.
Exactly. Like, he tackled Sace. I felt so bad for Sace. I was like, Sace, you should have left that man alone. He did not want to fight John.
Okay. All right. And did you watch Gone Wild?
No, I didn't get to yet. Not yet. It's a little late.
Damn.
I wanted to catch the after show.
Period. Thank you, Jamia, for calling in.
No problem. Night.
All right, night. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for the recaps, you guys. More videos on the way. If y'all not subscribed to the Twitch, please do. This is where we react to shows. We get to talking, all that. Okay, we get things over there that y'all not gonna ever get on YouTube. Okay, that's Evner Entertainment with a underscore. Don't forget the underscore after typing in Evner Entertainment. Let me know what y'all think down below. And raw babies, bye.